everyone, and welcome to, another match of the PSL, Week 2 of Season 8. And once again, I am never alone, as I always have a guest who is...
What's up, gamers? It's me, your boy, Tiger Cat, here coming at you live with PSL Gamer Season 2... Week 2, Season 8, IRS versus Everfrost. Up here, we got some teams. Everfrost captained by... Where is it? I have it written here somewhere. Shit.
And well, hang on, before we ever do that, let's go over the point values for actually what we have first between the two teams, Tiger.
Should we talk about the teams before their points?
Well, it's on each of their tabs.
I found it.
Oh my word. Anyway, IRS is actually pretty much a clean sweep.
IRS.
Clean sweep lead with 14 points, 5 wins, 0 losses, and 0 overtime losses. Why do I feel like I've seen this actually point value before?
It's happened many, many times. Lots of teams win their first week.
Then, Everfrost actually has 7 points, 2 wins, 2 losses, and 1 overtime loss. One of these teams is not like the other. Can you guess which one?
Well, seeding is a thing. It's completely random. It could entirely be that Everfrost just got a bad matchup or had a bad day.
Oh, I know that feeling.
And IRS had a good day, I suppose. So Everfrost was captained by Manafui and has team members Zappy, God of Dre, Lemon, and Fox. IRS is captained by Par, and their team members are Annie, Tax Fraud, Alexis, and Shenny.
Well, someone's actually getting ahead of me because I haven't got over the Alpha team and you went to the Bravo team.
Oh, right. Alpha Bravo. Shit.
It's fine. Do not worry.
Reverse it.
Of course, we're, just like actually pretty much Tiger just said, Par, Annie, Tax Fraud, Alexis, and Shiny is actually pretty much on IRS. And on the other team, Everfrost, we have Manifu, Zappy, God of Dre, Lemon, Fox, and the Meta. But what are they going to be playing on? Well, week 2 maps haven't changed. We have Turf War on Crab-like Capital, Hacklefish Market Zones, Mako Mart Tower, Scorch Gorge Rainmaker, and Inkblot Art Academy's Clan Blitz. Yay!
They posted the map code, or the room code, and I sent it to you in a DM.
Ah, thank you. Thank you. Well, as we get ready...
Only true Kirby fans understand the source of my name.
But, as we actually pretty much get ready for everything here, Tiger, go ahead and say something about yourself.
I'm Tiger Cat. I've been here since Season 2. Played in the original Turf War stream before that. I missed Season 1 because I didn't hear about the PSL because I stopped subbing and for a little bit. And I just missed it. I'm sad about it. But anyway, I'm a veteran player for the PSL. A lot of people know me. A lot of people don't. And I'm just here because I wanted to try commentating. So I'm here.
Very, very interesting.
I have a team. I'm on Ludicrous Speed 2, The Search for More Woomy. That is Chaos Chow.
Okay, and now we have the teams. What? You know I always write PSL in the back.
Huh? Oh, nice.
Thank you. I do that every single stream.
Nice.
Thank you. It's my little nod to actually to everything.
I guess we see the writing on the wall and everyone's in the room. We should get started. If everyone's ready. Silver, you should probably check to make sure everyone's ready.
Sure.
It appears that Par is not going to be showing, judging by some messages in Commentator's Corner, so I believe that you're going to be communicating with Tax Fraud.
Yeah. Sorry for the sudden jerk right there. Just had to move my controller. Mr. Dooner? I didn't notice that.
Only true Kirby fans understand the origin of this name.
What, Mr. Dooner or Tiger Cat?
Yeah. No, Mr. Duder. Tiger Cat's just named after my cat. His name is Tiger.
Oh.
At the time, I only had 2 cats, and my other cat was named Callie, and I didn't really want to name myself after that because that is not a male name, and I am a guy. Plus, it's an actual name, and that just doesn't work for usernames, in my opinion.
All right. Teams are being selected. Me and Tiger are being put actually on the teams here. Spectator, Team Alpha, Team Bravo are being selected. Let's see here. Crab Lake Capital. Oh, the one thing we always do, Tiger, is we like to actually guess what weapons we like to see.
Cool. Excellent. Everfrost.
I would like
That's the Russian thing. That's a Russian symbol. I forget what it's called or what it sounds like, but it looks cool.
Stormy, I see you want to see a paintbrush, so how about this? I'm gonna raise you with an octobrush. Some
E-liter.
E-liter. Ooh. That's always actually pretty much a nice start.
Probably not Turf or E-liter.
Probably, but hey.
I'm gonna stick to it.
Perfect. As some of the teams are getting ready up, seeing actually what comp actually works with what, we have actually pretty much the whole entire cast of actually almost all the teams.
All right.
And before anyone asks, yes, I do play the Jet Squelcher.
I play mini Splat Link. And some other shooter weapons, I suppose.
Yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year! So, lagging a little bit there.
No kidding. Okay, who's the lagger? Who's the lagger?
This does not bode well. Let's see how the intro is. Okay, intro's normal length. Okay, shooters versus some more shooters and Viper. See,
okay, on IRS's side, we have the Anarchy Splattershot Nova, the NZUP 85, a Splattershot, and the .52 Gal. But on Everfrost's, we have the Splash Neo, a Viper Deco, a Splash-O-Matic, and a Jet Squelcher.
Got some specials off right away. Alexis died. No, wait, that's Anakin that dies. Now Alexis does die, and Tax Fraud goes with them. Channy's stuck inking base, so it looks like Everfrost is going to get a little bit of mid-control for the beginning. But we'll see how long this is.
Two teams actually pretty much battling out in that middle section. IRS is having one heck of a time to actually pretty much trying to actually get out of their base. Specials are
need those.
Specials are coming out. Manaphy is using actually the angle shooters to their advantage. And it looks like IRS is finally getting out of their base for once. Takes down, but couple members are taken down to IRS. It's now a 3-on-3 match. Manaphy is trying to get ink. Meta here has a crab. But which crab is out crabbing the crabs?
Concentrating across the board. Looks like IRS's plan was to get a little bit better base paint at the beginning, then move in. It seems that Everfrost doesn't have as much on their end, so we'll see how that turns out in the end. It might be their undoing. Or maybe they won't need it.
Trizuki coming from Alexis. And Alexis goes down to Meta. Killer Whale doing a beam show almost. That's
Gotta
why
get that
that's why I
rated
call
down.
it actually pretty much a when the beams are actually not connected to nothing. Alexa glitching
Wipeout.
and wipeout on IRS's side. Fox has actually 10 missiles ready. And
And
with
when
the
left is when it starts to matter.
yep. 10 missiles actually to the IRS side. A lot of people have it. Get shiny actually pretty much right there. Only 2 members IRS is up. Can Fox actually pretty much not Fox, sorry. I saw the word Fox. Can Everfrost actually keep this lead, which looks like they are. IRS is cluttering to one side, trying to get past Fox and the Splatana Deco.
One down on Everfrost, and IRS seems to be taking mid again. We got 10 seconds left down right now. And oh, that's 2 more down. I think IRS might actually have this.
I think
So
so.
that they got through mid.
I don't know. There was a
Looks
danger sign.
pretty close. What? Oh, there was danger?
There was a
Oh, yeah, that's
danger on
probably
IRS.
What? That can't be right.
Oh no!
No,
Sorry.
IRS won
Oh,
that.
that was Everfrost with a danger.
5.9 to 35.6.
Oop, I moved that by mistake. Hey, we got a fist bump between Alexis and Shine. I'm gonna call him Shen because actually that name is getting hard on me.
Think of it as like Shelly, but with an N. Shenny.
Shenny. Okay, thank you. As we get ready for the next game, Hagglefish Zones.
Gotta love it.
I have.
Hagglefish Zones. That's a good map.
It's a good map mode combo, but I don't know. Sometimes actually,
It sounds like you don't like it.
I have a love-hate relationship. It's the same problem I had with what do you call it? With Muscle Force Fitness back in 2. I had a love-hate relationship with it.
Sort of a similar dynamic, I suppose. Pretty central zone, but lots of east and flanks.
As everyone actually chanting with the IRS is collecting those taxes. So pretty much, I hope we're not getting taxed for this.
You know, I think we should get taxed for this because taxes pay for government infrastructure. And you know what? I love public transit.
Not sponsored.
This stream is sponsored by the New York subway system. This stream is sponsored by Tri-Rail.
Oh God, no! I will kick you out of this PC.
This stream is not sponsored by... Fuck, what's the taxi company? This stream is not sponsored by Uber. Too many carbon emissions. You all should fucking take a bus.
Welcome to actually pretty much Silver gets actually pretty
Sell
much.
your cars. Buy a bike.
The stream is suggested by Ray Shadow Legends. Oh, dear
Hey guys,
Lord.
have I ever told you about the hit new game for all PC platforms and consoles, where you get to play as one out of a million different warships, tanks, helicopters, fighter jets? Yeah, that's right. It's war.
Please tell me you meant to stop.
You see, if I said the rest of the name, I would get sued for copyright. No, sorry, for trademark violations.
Actually, technically, you wouldn't. I would.
Yeah, sorry, you would get sued for trademark violations.
Please do
And
not
God
get
knows
my stream
trademarks are actually
sued.
pretty important. Trademarks are a very useful type of intellectual property that is used to differentiate between brands. Without trademarks, Nintendo wouldn't be Nintendo. Nintendo would just be another gaming console.
Also,
So yes, trademarks are good. Copyright bad.
Also, should we worry that actually the whole entire side of IRS is trademarked?
I believe that you cannot trademark a government service because it is not a company. However, you would probably still get shut down if they found out about this, and if you were making money from it.
Well, this is bad.
We'll find out.
I am affiliated.
Don't worry, I'm not going to report you. Y'all keep going.
Okay.
It's a pretty good team name. Oh shit, my Switch needs to charge.
Oh, God. Why don't you have yours docked?
Because I'm playing fucking handheld mode. Deal with it.
I'm dealing with it. I don't know how I feel about it.
Anyway, I'm gonna have to mute for a minute while I go get that.
Wow.
You're on your own, Silver.
Uh-oh. On IRS's side, we have the Vanilla Slosher, a Splash-O-Mag, a Splatter Shot, and a Nautilus 47. On Everfrost's, we have a Splatter Shot, a Wiper Deco, a Splash-O-Matic, and a Dead Heavy... Is that a Heavy? Edit? A Ballpoint, actually. So
As a Splatling mate, I'm sorely disappointed in you.
Give it a break. I don't use splat links unless it's a heavy edit. Anyway, IRS actually has a quick lead to the zone, having almost completed to the halfway point, just 10 off, and we have a delayed wipe from Everfrost. And then give me a second on these names. Manaphy here is sneaking by, actually pretty much with the inkjet, trying to get tax fraud, but it's successful actually. Successful, and they're trying to cap the zone, and it's switching back and forth. They cap the zone with a penalty to IRS for 54 points.
I'm back.
But as soon as actually pretty much anything has been said, IRS gets the zone right back, and that penalty is going down as Everfrost has actually a 7-point. Wow, Silver, think! Penalty points of 7 points. Everfrost barely actually themselves in gear. But as we
seems to have a solid defense, but looks like Fox kind of flank. Pac-Man is intercepting. Oh god, Dre using that Fox the Zuka to snipe. Alexis responds back right with it, and they keep that zone. Dre is down. Fox jumps in. Not the greatest spot. Got him trapped between 3 people. They're probably going down, but we'll see how that goes. Fox goes down.
Alexis here is trying their best actually pretty much to cover the left-hand side. 10 seconds remaining on IRS's counter. And with a 5...
They might be taking it.
They might be taking it. Nope. 3, and 2, it's a knockout.
1. Oh, IRS takes it. So close on Everfrost's part, but IRS won the day.
Thank you, taxes! Anyway.
Y'all really hating on social democracies. You should really try it sometime.
Good game all the way around.
I wouldn't go so far to say that this stream is sponsored by the Communist Party of America, but you know what? Personally, me, Tiger Cat, I would like to advocate for more government oversight over
I don't want
things.
I don't want my viewers and for my future viewers to actually see this now.
I think y'all should start hating on capitalism more.
Tiger, do not even regret me actually pretty much putting you on the stream.
What?
You
telling me you like capitalism?
Oh, hell no. Technically, I think actually...
Exactly.
No, technically, actually, by my own standards, actually, I think... I usually hate politics actually getting into this, but technically, I think actually the government system needs a rework.
A lot of people think that.
No, a serious rework. Like, they need to sit down and pretty much figure out what is stopping everything.
Yeah, well, let's worry about that another day at a time when all of us are old enough to be politicians. Because, believe it or not, most of the people that interact with the PSL are still too young to be politicians. Like the minimum age for many offices is like well over 30. And some people
Houston,
are old enough for that. Most of us aren't.
I'm getting a word actually that Houston, we have a problem. No,
Huh?
Storm, we are not talking about that.
Storm, what? What does Storm
Don't
say?
look at my chat. Do
Oh,
not look at my chat.
Just 3 years ago. We don't need to worry about that.
No, I don't like politics. There's
I
two
say,
things.
I say look to the future. Everyone, y'all should vote for your local elections. Vote for mayor, vote for your state congress, vote for your governor. That's kind of more important than the president. Also vote for president, I guess. I mean, whatever.
I am getting
Just vote.
I am getting a confirmation from actually both side teams where replaying actually Haggle zones. There was some sort of problem.
Okay. Let's try that again. Now then, enough politics. Let's talk about religion.
No! No!
Just kidding. I'd rather not talk about religion.
Please don't!
I'm not going to. That was a joke.
Oh. But in any case...
You hear what happened to make that redo necessary?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Hey, Stormblight, we said we're not talking about religion.
Oh, God, Lord!
The joke is that you said God no, and I was saying no religion.
Oh. Curse you, Storm!
That's more like it.
God, Lord, I cannot spell for the life of me now.
Oh, now you too, Silver? Come on, stop talking about God.
Just getting a confirmation.
So we got some dead air here.
No kidding.
So I'd like the chat to type what your favorite food is and why, and we can talk about that. Because, I really love food, and I love talking about food, so I think this would be a great conversation to have.
I guess we are not
Let's start with
redoing
you,
Haggle
Silver.
Zone.
Silver, what's your
I'm
favorite food and why?
My favorite food? Well, actually, I probably, call me actually a commoner, but I like a good pizza.
Pizza's fine. Nothing wrong with pizza. It's very customizable. That's the best part about it. You could put anything on it, and it just kind of works. I'm a big fan of Latin cuisine. We're just, arroz con pollo. That's good enough for me. It's very, very nice. You just need some good seasoning for it.
There we go. Okay, there is no redoing. My apologies.
Okay, Tower Control is up next. Let's get going.
Oh, I think that's why. Okay. The misheard thing was actually pretty much from another chat. So pretty much how.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's another game going on at the same time.
Yeah. Right now it's
So you must have heard that.
Yeah.
I believe Lucy is streaming that one.
Yeah, I think she is, and pretty much I'm not out there. I'm not. I'm just like. And pay taxes. Oh my god.
Yeah, pay taxes.
Storm, don't make me ban you. Arbiter, I'm not trying to change any rules. Trust me. I'm the.
You just heard something in a chat.
I
and
did.
Thought there was a redo. Apparently, it was the wrong chat.
That's what happens when actually pretty much half my Discord is blocked.
Oof. Right,
But-
here we go. You do weapon reads.
On IRSs, we have the Tri Nouveau, Splash-O-Matic, a Splatter Shot, and a Nautilus 47. And once again, on Everfrosts, we have the Splatter Shot, a Ranged Blaster, a Splash-O-Matic, and Ballpoint Splatling. Almost said Ballpoint Splatling Nouveau.
Not this time. Looks like Everfrost has the tower first. They're getting the first check. Let's see how that goes. First check cleared. And they're launching that wave breaker there. Seems like this is a pretty solid push going right now. Shenny's trying to get behind him and kill him. Let's see how that goes. And they got Crab activated. Meta's trying to take him out though. Shenny's down. Root Crab. Not get the second check.
As we follow here, actually pretty much the ever so misadventures of tax fraud. They are tactically and pretty much gonna sneak around the back side and pretty much sneak upon Manaphy, who doesn't get a splat on him, except for Tax actually pretty much gets a splat from Manaphy's inkjet. Jumping back, again, jumping pretty much now. IRS. Everfrost actually has the tower and pretty much as ever so moving slightly forward to actually to the next checkpoint.
The second check.
And at the second checkpoint already. Let's see actually how far
Looks
they
like,
can stay, and they cleared it.
Again.
They cleared it with
On
no
the back
problems.
Third check up here. 15 left. Oh, Manaphy's down. They got to get back on that tower to keep the push going, but it doesn't look good. Meta's the only one, and they're hiding ink. Oh shit! Meta took out Kenny, and they jump out. All right, seems like Tax Fraud and IRS are going to be getting that tower back towards mid as they retake it.
Danny here is actually trying, grabs the soda and pretty much runs back to the tower and grabs the tower. As everything is actually pretty much go, predicts actually Manaphy's jump back from the inkjet. Jenny actually pretty much going around the backside, no pun intended, to pretty much actually to check behind them. Crab Thing does come out. Gets a couple hits on Lemon. The shield is off, and Lemon's taken down by a burst bomb.
Ooh, rip burst bomb. It's 2 down, well, 1 jumps out. Look like IRS gets to do their first push now at 22 minutes, 15 seconds. Oh, they passed check 1. Oh, barely passed check 1 as they get sniped by Azuka. It's only 2 alive on IRS's part. I don't know how much further they're going.
We had a crab versus crab actually session actually between 2 opponents, but unfortunately Meta did win that one. But as we actually see, Meta here is getting out of the dodge of hell and pretty much gets actually Anakin jumps back to base. Something you don't see it very often in the PSL.
IRS has a solid push going. They're almost a second check as Alexis goes off to activate that Zuko.
We are actually pretty much greeted by Meta again jumping back to base, and once again, don't see that very often.
Could be entirely possible that IRS takes lead here as they have a very good push going, and they have 2 down on Everfrost again. Oh shit, that's 1 left on each team? That's not looking good.
IRS is trying their best. Dre does get actually a couple of people actually pretty much splatted. So IRS is down half their teammates who just got back to the match just now.
It's open.
Lemon gets actually 1 person. Can they get the other person? And so far, no.
Push has been stopped, but they have all checks but the last one, so it's entirely possible they could still take it back
This is
in
still
this final push or even in overtime.
This is still everybody's game. Remember, overtime can happen.
I'm sure it will.
Probably because these are
Betting on
two
it.
teams actually very invested actually into this match. As we see, actually pretty much a Crab Tank is coming out, takes down Lemon, takes down actually pretty much Dre, or at least actually pretty much mostly, takes down Manaphy.
It looks like IRS is gonna have. Oh wait, they might not have OT. 1, 2. That's OT.
That's OT.
Let's see how far they can go with this. And again, Meta's on tower. No win.
No
IRS
win.
loses, but they get the OT point. That's what the first win for Everfrost. Congratulations, guys.
6 points for IRS and 3 for Ever.
That's very good.
That's a very good. That's a very good actually step in the right direction for Everfrost.
Up next, we got Rainmaker on what's the map?
Scorch Gorge.
Oh wow, that map.
Yeah,
Not my favorite.
that's.
It could be worse.
It could be worse, but it could be bad.
Could be Flounder Heights.
Thanks for
I'm
the.
not a fan of that one.
Thanks
Some
for,
people like it more than me. I hate it.
Thanks for the horrifying nightmares, Tiger.
You're welcome.
People on my stream actually should know actually that I do not like Flounder at all.
Well, that makes 2 of us.
It's not like it's a bad map or anything. I just
No, it is a bad map. People like it for people seem to like it. Some people, I just don't agree with them. I don't think it's a good map. I don't like the map. I don't get it.
It needs a small work.
It's too vertical. Everything's too close to spawn, and it's very easy to get locked out. And also, all the modes except for zones where you have to push into base, it's also hard because you just can't get to the enemy team's base very easily. I think it's bad. The only one that's even passable is zones, and I don't like it.
I think the passable one actually for it is actually clams.
Clams?
Okay,
You can get a power in from jumping off the ledge. That's like instant F tier.
actually, I have actually played in very much actually a lot of S Clamblitz Flounder Heights, and it's been actually pretty much an easy map mode to actually pretty much have a little confrontation with.
Easy map mode, and let's open.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's something I didn't have
And this
here.
is coming from actually a person who does not like Clamblitz.
Well, I guess if it's cheesable, it's cheesable, and that is kind of what the jumping off the ledge and getting the power is. Makes sense that would work out well and everything, but in an actual team setting, I do not think that's worth it.
But in any case, we're not talking about Flounder Heights,
Oh, yeah,
Clamblitz.
sure.
We are talking about actually Rainmaker Scorch Gorge.
Yeah, let's just pray to Icy that we don't get Clamblitz Flounder Heights.
I think that's actually negated anyway. But in any case,
bad, isn't it?
I
Better be.
think it is. But how about some weapon predictions?
I'm betting we're going to see some splatter shots from both sides.
Splatter shot.
We have a lot so far.
I'm gonna go out to the outfield as I usually do, and I'm gonna say Big Swig.
Big Swig?
Yes.
All right. For Rainmaker?
Hey, I see actually pretty much Cillier before.
I guess.
But in any case, as both teams actually getting ready up,
20 seconds left.
teams are actually pretty much getting everything good. IRS is heavily deciding. There we go. Last few seconds
They're
always
both
helps.
ready up at the same time.
That's a miracle. The PSL
Well, no,
does
they
not
waited until
do
everyone was
miracles.
ready and then pressed the button. It's rigged. Holy shit, it's a splatter shot.
Who would guess that? Two
Holy
splatter
shit, it's a
shots.
splatter shot.
On IRS's side, we have a Vanilla Slosher, Zap, Splatter Shot, and Nautilus 47. On
Ooh, one shredder on each
Everfrost's,
team.
we have a Splatter Shot, Nautilus 47, a Splatana, Vanilla form, and an Zap. Both teams
It
are
looks
actually...
like IRS got popped.
IRS got popped. As we checking actually on Everfrost's, Manaphy does actually put down a
And
soda,
down on E.
seeing actually pretty much
IRS
what
picks up
boost
Rain,
it...
and they're being sniped at or shot at with Zuka. However, they did not hit the Rainmaker as Stray goes down. The one who put out the Zuka. That's 2 down after Frost. However, the Rainmaker is getting pushed backward. But it looks like there's an opening as they're going towards that first check. Let's see, can they make it in?
And the first checkpoint is broken. Are we going to see actually pretty much a 1 to 100 battle?
Well, it's looking like it so far.
So far, so good.
And
And
part is the hardest. Right by
Rainmaker,
spawn.
Rainmaker is dropped at 14%, or 14 points.
Ooh.
Percent? Where did I get percentage?
Well, it's out of 100, so percent still works.
I
Percent
guess
is
so.
out of 100. That's what it means.
But in any case, we see actually Trey here actually grabbing a soda and going all the way back to the Rainmaker, probably to pop it and grab it.
Looks like it's time for Everfrost to make their push. You see how this one goes.
You see them actually pretty much not...
all of them goes out. There's not in a good spot.
And the Rainmaker is resetted. As actually the Rainmaker is resetted back into the middle, Everfrost grabs it once again. Can they actually get some points onto the board? IRS is actually
IRS is pushing.
Oh, sorry, I got that completely backwards.
IRS is the one on the left side.
Well, yeah, but when you're in auto cam mode, it kind of switches between what side's actually on what side.
Yeah, I just watched an overhead so I could see everything that's going on. I can't see individual plays as easily, but I got a more broad scope view, and I can still see when people get lots of kills.
Oh yeah.
I just don't always notice how they do it.
But as we see, the Rainmaker is actually pretty much pushing into Everfrost's base. Remember, those lob shots are actually pretty much lethal. Fox here is actually... lob shot actually does get actually... Not lob shot. The Splatana Fox actually goes down. And their drink machine is dispensed 20... I cannot speak tonight!
Looks like IRS wipes with one jump out. You know, I always love playing the Rainmaker. One of my favorite things. And one of my biggest regrets is that I can't use it when I'm on front line.
I always say, when you're backline, grab the Rainmaker. That's always actually pretty much a forgivable rule.
Yeah, that's usually what you do.
Yeah. Backlines are pretty much good, better with the Rainmaker. Funny enough.
I'm actually pretty good at the Rainmaker, but it's not. I just serve better purpose actually being a front line than being the Rainmaker.
I mean, you're speaking to a roller person.
Mm-hmm.
So
I've always been considering picking up backline Splatlings just so I could be the Rainmaker.
That is an idea. As we actually get a Splatling versus Splatling battle, pretty much on the way. Anakin actually grabs the drink and grabs the Rainmaker. That is a tactic, actually pretty much grabbing a tacticooler with actually the Rainmaker. Makes you actually make that heavyweight that the Rainmaker has completely non-void.
It's a lot more manageable this way.
It is a manageable, actually, pretty much thing. Trust me, I have tried actually pretty much with 0 run speed on Rainmaker. It does not help.
You use run speed, but you don't play Splat things?
No, technically I never knew about that. The backline should grab the Rainmaker thing. Oh, and we have overtimes.
That works.
And that
IRS wins.
was about 5
Handily.
ticks, I think.
There's enough. I think it was 4.
Yeah, 3, 4, or 5, somewhere between there.
Well, it's I was listening to how many times the siren did it.
Yeah, same.
And there was 4 times for that. There may have been another tick at the end before the sound effect. I don't know. Either way, it's enough.
It's enough. There we go. So Everfrost actually got the overtime point, but
That's
IRS,
good for them.
but IRS still has pretty much a overbearing lead.
All right, one more to go. We'll see how this plays out. Maybe Everfrost can manage to get that tied up, or maybe IRS will get some more points off of them. We'll see.
On Clan Blitz E-Plot Art Academy.
Good map.
It is a good map, and I really enjoyed
Better
E-Plot.
than its Splatoon 2 variant.
Well, they did make a few changes.
The best change is making it a ramp instead of a block leading up to the plat.
Yeah, that's the biggest, that's a helpful change, trust me.
God, I hated the block.
Oh, that block was horrible. That block is still there in tower control, though.
Yeah, well, that's tower. It's not a big.
But, of any case, I would like to see... Ooh, what wacky weapon that we haven't mentioned yet? I would like to see a... You know what? Let's go with actually pretty much one tiger thing. Let's go with actually a mini Splatling.
They're not gonna play the mini Splatling.
Hey, like I said, I like to predict and see if I'm wrong or right. That is my thing.
Sure. All right, let's go a little bit more reasonable, but still something I play. Machine.
Slushy machine.
Yeah.
Also, I gotta mention this. Storm actually said, at least it isn't a pole. Oh, that's something. When I first saw that...
Imagine if the Art Academy had a pole.
Oh, well, technically it does. It has the clam sculpture in the middle.
No. So, you know how it has the pillow? I think Clams has the pillow. Imagine if that were a pole. Or like just something taller to block out the snipers, but not the big like tower like as in zones. Just a pole.
God Lord. I don't know what actually they were thinking actually with Wahoo World.
Love Wahoo World.
I don't
like poles.
No, the pole in the middle of Wahoo Spinner is just the weirdest thing.
Well, I mean, it's not as weird as you think. Something it has to spin on something, right?
Well, yeah, but still, I'm like, why did you put pole there? I understand why they did, because of Booyah Bombs actually pretty much covering the whole zone.
It still does.
Yeah.
You just have to aim lower.
But I'm like, it doesn't help against crab tanks. All right.
No, would you look at that? There's no many Splatlings.
Hey, you can always guess. We have a Slosher, N-Zap, Splatter Shot, and a Nautilus on IRS's. Everfrost's actually have a Splatter Shot, a Neo Splash, a Splatana Deco, and a Carbon Deco.
Splash Neo is a very interesting pick. A lot of people pick T-Tac nowadays instead of that, but I'd like to see it.
Me too.
Something interesting as well is that Everfrost has an entire team full of stealth jumps. This is going to be very interesting for IRS to deal with.
Yep. Alexis actually taking down Dre, and the Platana Deco actually goes down to Alexis as well. As we see actually pretty much a power climb actually entering the base. And it is a score. Shinny is actually taken down. But we can also see that pretty much the points
Oh shit, I forgot. Football!
Football! And 62 is gonna be the points with a 19 penalty. Fox here actually does have his 10 missiles ready, but can they get enough players to actually pretty much down with the 10 missiles? He aims for 2 people. Takes down Alexis. And a close-up shot actually
the
by
ultimate tag team.
And a close-up shot actually pretty much was Trizuka earlier.
Fox and Trey got separated, therefore they both died. Meta's there using that, Zuka. Man, happening to both of us today, isn't it?
Lemon actually throwing out Tri-Strike. Getting some ground covered. That Slosher is blocking their pathway. Tax Fraud does go down. Lemon
They can keep this push going. They got everyone there versus only 2. Both people are starting to respawn, and Meta's going in a bit far. They might not survive this. Oh, that Reich helped them out. That's 3 down in IRS's team. Looks like all that Everfrost really needs right now is just clans to figure this out. But they don't have them set up yet. As they're passed to each other to make that super clam. Oop ball goes into the goal. And they win.
And at the wipe.
They got lead.
They did get lead
just in time. But can they keep that lead? Because being wiped allows IRS to go right up into their space.
Shinny here actually pretty much is trying to actually go the upper route. I didn't even know you could make that.
It is possible, though I don't usually bother.
Meta
it just
here
feels kind of out of the way.
Meta here is actually pretty much part of the circus, I think. Actually, pretty much as they pretty much make 17 almost squid rolls.
Oh.
Well, okay, over exaggeration. No, I did not count. I think it was like 5.
Damn.
That was
not 17. Disappointing.
Okay, okay, like I said, over exaggeration.
Oh well, we'll see how it goes. That's a failed push right there. IRS is going to try to capitalize on that and take out Lemon. But Lemon's retreating to keep him from that. Oh, Meta's got a really unfortunate jump there.
As Anakin,
that's the best.
As Anakin actually hangs on to their football, drinks are dispersed, and IRS makes it.
On left, they take lead.
Yep. The penalty is gone. This is just pure points. Going to 28.
28. That's going to be hard to beat. And they're still going. They got more. All they got to do is take them in with Shenny. That's 3 there.
16,
Looks
13.
like they're not going to get more ball.
Everfrost is
so can they get them in? Doesn't look like it. Retaking that spawn.
Yep. 13 is their points. With a 34.
That's a far push.
That is a far finish.
Left. All they gotta do is keep that defense up and keep that super clam there for that overtime point. But do they think that they can manage to get that? Let's see, about 40 more points. 40? No, sorry, 60-ish more points to get lead back.
I don't know. Dre is actually throwing the power clam, playing catch with himself a little bit.
All that's left is tax fraud, but there's respawns, and they got that loot ball in. That's 40 points.
Up to 40. They
it
do have an air.
IRS is going to take that back.
And
Holy
they jump
shit,
in.
one left.
And took lead.
They took lead. Oh my god, that's overtime.
That's an overtime point for the losing team.
The question is, can IRS get that lead back by pushing into Everfrost space? Now this is hype.
This is
I'm
hype.
not acting hype. I'm never hype, but the game is.
And they broke, and they break it. Tax Fraud jumping in.
Another one.
Lead.
They took lead. Oh my god.
That wasn't good.
That was a game and a half.
That was a game and a half. Oh, there we go.
That was a As Stormblade said in chat, that was a double snipe. Wow.
That was a game.
I think we should clip that as a solution.
Please save that replay because that was an awesome match. Oh, that was something else. Anyway.
All right.
But
of
any,
let's see if I can get this clip properly.
as you're getting that clip, let's go ahead and actually go to the PSL schedule because that was our last game for tonight. As we can see here, as we move on to the quieting more times.
Nah, I clipped way too late. I'd have to go through the stream the stream VOD for it. I don't feel like it.
The PSL.
If anyone else clipped it, that'd be great.
Anyway, here is the PSL schedule. The next one is gonna be on September 30th. The Splashdown Crusaders versus Prismatic Ink. I had to actually look past the fish to actually look at that. I gotta choose the perfect color of blue.
Man.
But of any case,
You should, here's what you do. You outline it on white. That'll make it pretty highly visible.
ooh, I kind of like that. That will be actually on Vincent DC stream. Remember to actually go check him out. Otherwise, I'm Silver Shadow. This was Tiger.
Everfrost versus... this was Everfrost versus IRS, and I'm Tiger Cat. Signing off.
Remember to stay unique. See ya.